This video does not end until we win a Super Bowl. The only problem is we start with a 0 overall team, and the other problem is I can only use players that I drafted. Can we fill a roster with some generational talents, or will my scouting fail us? This is the draft-only rebuild. Well, as you can see, our team is terrible, and the only way we're going to be able to build it back up is through the draft. If we don't get the first pick, I will harm myself, as everything here is going to remain on normal. But if you guys want to see us try a weak draft class version, leave this video a like. But moment of truth, let's see our very first draft class that we're going to have. And we're going to have a little Bill Emery, QB1, #1 guy in the class, a defensive end, tackle, an outside linebacker, and a safety even in the top 5. The region breakdown is saying the strengths of this class are wide receiver, right tackle, and corner. However, I have put our national scout on defensive end. I kind of want to bolster the trenches in the defense out first. So cornerback is going to be our 2-star, and then a running back. We got to get one early, and then just some interior O-linemen. However, we are now here for our private workouts, and I do think we'll throw one on Bill Emery if he looks special. If he is a top 5 talent, then I won't hesitate to choose him right away. But ideally, we're going to have to trade back, right, and gather as much draft capital as possible because we have this entire roster that we're gonna have to fill out. I'm gonna throw number 2 on this running back, Alan Clayton, and then maybe we can find a little diamond in the rough here and a little Taylor Moore from UW. And to nobody's surprise, we do end up finishing 0-17, hopefully get the #1 pick, but the Jags, they made it kind of close. It doesn't matter which side of the ball Eli Apple is on, he's gonna get burnt, as the Chiefs absolutely annihilate the Saints, who I don't even know how they got here. Maybe because they have this guy. What? J.K. Dobbins just declined my offer. Blood, you are 0. What team has franchise QB? Derwin James Jr. As you can see, though, we do have the #1 overall pick. But the real question is, how is the draft board looking? Bill Emery's only a round 2 to 3 guy. I am not interested. We do not care. And okay, the running back we scouted ends up being a round 1 to 2 guy, as well as the linebacker who's projected to go round 3 to 4. And sadly, there just aren't any special defensive linemen in this class at all. I should have... Ooh. Sheldon... Oh, I forgot this is our 2-stars. I was going to say we should have put it on corner, but we got Sheldon McNeil anyway out of LSU. This tackle intrigues me. Donnell Witherspoon, I'm putting #1 on him. As well as defensive tackle Derek Wesley out of UT. And then the last one's going to go on MLB Deontay Whitfield, who looks like the real deal. As in the mock draft, they have us projected to go David Sheehan, and I can assure you that will not be happening. And okay, Sheldon McNeil is projected to go 21. That is definitely a guy that I would like to grab. And the left tackle we did is a round 1 to 2 guy as well. We'll throw him on the favorites. As draft time is finally here, and this is where things start, right? We're going to have to trade back probably a bit and gather just as much draft picks as possible. And okay, just went through so many trades. Found one here with the Pats that I guess I'm just going to end up taking. We're moving back to 5 here, but get their 2nd and 3rd this season as well. And then a 1st and a 5th for next season. Okay, honestly, nothing crazy here. I think this draft is not that great, so the value is really not giving me anything crazy. We're moving back to 16. Just get a 3rd and 2 4ths. Like I said, we just need as many picks as possible because I want to get as much talent into our team as soon as possible, you know? And hopefully that corner is still on the board, as I believe he is here at pick number 16. Sheldon McNeil will be the very first pick that we make to start off the draft only rebuild. 22 years old, man-to-man archetype. Ratings are just solid, nothing amazing, but nothing bad as well. But we do know the talent level is there. A true top 5 guy. It's an A+ draft rank, number 4 in the class. And we're starting off with a hidden dev. Let's go. As we'll have pick 33 and 37 now in round 2, but 3 picks in round 3 and 3 in round 4. And with 33, check out this fellow right here, Dante Aldridge, a center out of USC with A to B awareness, but A impact block, A pass block, A run block, elite agility, good speed, good strength. He kind of checks all the boxes. Like I said, I kind of want to fill out the trenches at least a little bit right, because my next pick, I'm likely going to go with the running back. So let's get in somebody to run behind. Another A+ draft pick. He's wearing on blue. You know what that means. And with pick 37, I was eyeing this running back, but now I feel like maybe I wait, try to get a top 5 talent, and it's a lot easier said than done. This dude is good, but is he going to be anything special? I don't know. But at the same time, we do need one to develop down the line. But like, these early picks are so crucial. You know, I got to get ourselves a true franchise guy. Oh, wait, I totally forgot about the left tackle we had, Donnell Witherspoon. Maybe I go him, just bolster out that old line right away. He looks really good. You usually don't get good tackle prospects later down the board here. His stats are okay, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and rock with Donnell Witherspoon himself, ranked 32 in the class. We get him at 37. And maybe that wasn't the right choice. I bet the running back is a superstar, bro. Round 3 now, let's just try to take some flyers. Eddie Bone, UW, defensive tackle, praying for the next Vita Vea, potentially. I love the elite speed, ran the fastest 40 as well. Not that that matters too much for an interior defensive lineman, but he's going to end up being hidden dev. And at pick 5, I'm going to go with another center, probably move him out to guard. He's only 21 years old. Mark Alexander with elite, great, good, and great stats there. He actually looks like the full package at interior offensive lineman. So let's go ahead and grab him. Number 71 in the class. I was expecting a little bit higher, not going to lie with you, but he is hidden dev, and that's what you like to see. Now I'm mad. Why did I go with that left tackle, bro? Okay, let's go ahead and take Taylor Moore now, the linebacker that we scouted from very early on out of Washington as well. So the same as our defensive tackle. They got a little green link between themselves, if you know what I'm saying. Number 41 in the class. Okay, we get him at number 80 there, but he's a normal. As we now head into round 4, and I'm hoping that other middle linebacker is still there, Deontay Whitfield. He's only a round 2 to 3 guy, but I like his attributes. I like his intangibles. His ratings actually physically aren't all the best, but hey, as of right now, we just need players to fill out the freaking team, right? 66 in the class. We get him at 97, but he could boom. He could most definitely boom. Pick 16, I'm going to gamble with the running back here, Randy Branch out of Minnesota, a power back who has pretty decent overalls all around. He's actually number 57. And okay, maybe a little postseason peppers I'm smelling here. If you know, you know. And let's try a receiver here at pick 24 out of Maine. Derek Anderson, 6'3", a playmaker, only 22 years old. Yes, his ratings and stats overall don't look the best, but we're here in day 3 trying to find ourselves the next Amon-Ra St. Brown or something like that. A little Adam Thielen who went undrafted. Purple suit, pink suit. I kind of rock with it. 98 in the class. Only normal, but he's going to be wide receiver 1 for now. Round 5 now, we have this dude as a round 3 to 4 guy. He's got A press, B zone, B catching, and is only 21 years old, so a nice little project here to work with out at DB. Hey, I don't hate it here in round 5. 84 in the class as well. Ooh. We have a few picks left. I'm gonna let the CPU handle the rest, and hey, hopefully they bless us. But first and foremost, let's see how we did as a whole. Sheldon McNeil, 78 overall, top 5 true talent. Aldridge not far back behind him. 77 overall, 74 for Witherspoon. That was a weird pick. Eddie Bones only a 69, but I believe it in dev, so we'll like that. We'll bank on the upside any day of the week. Some 70 overalls here. Derek Anderson, 69. Hey, that's not even bad. And the CPU did not hold its own. Dude, Javier Snell, 71, round 5. Tony Snell's brother. Hopefully he doesn't do this though. Hey, at this moment in time, over 75% of the people that watch are not subscribed to the channel, so make sure that's not you. Scroll down, check for me please, and make sure you're subscribed, especially if you enjoy Madden content just like this one. We are on the road to 100K now. Can't do it without you. Subscribe. Let's see who else we could have potentially gotten though in this class. Oh my god. Monte Jennings is an 82 overall MLB. The safety who went number 6. Really good guard here to the Lions just to replace Kevin Zeitler now. Their O-line never going to stop. And here's the middle linebacker, 82 overall, the Bobby Wagner replacement. He's gonna fill those shoes. Damn, that is crazy. An 82 overall middle linebacker. You usually never see middle linebackers be super high overall. Dante Aldridge was pretty much a top 5 talent there. So you know what? We'll take that. We're happy with that. Where is the running back that I had? It was this guy, Alan Clayton. Went 17 in round 2, 73 overall. Remember, we chose the tackle instead of him, even though I wanted to go him. Did I make the wrong choice? He's out of Oregon as well. It would have fit perfectly. Where am I going? That's fine. Wow, and this glitch is still in the game. I'm not gonna lie, this is like damn near game breaking. It's just like annoying, bro. You know what I mean? Like honestly though, how can they mess up one of the most simple things of all time? Generate best lineup, that is all. I think the CPU draft or signed me some random free agents, so I will release them. But here is the team. Randy Branch, our running back, 73 overall. So the same as the dude that we could have went with in round 2 there. So I got my guy here. Offensive line, slowly but surely. Deontay Aldridge, Mark Alexander here, hidden devs. And we got Witherspoon out of LT. And then on the defensive side, it's still not looking too great. We have 2 solid corners that have some bright futures ahead of them, as well as 2 linebackers too. But we definitely still got a lot more to do. And also, yes, I was gonna record a wheel video, but I said, hey, Let's do a draft-only rebuild. It's been a while. And here are the top 10 prospects of year number 2. Now we have a tackle, a QB at 2 and 4 there. A lot of tackles here in the top 10. Another QB there in Conrad Ash at 8. As 2 out of the 3 strengths in this class are left and right tackle. Maybe we just do that. All right, actually changed it a little bit. 3 stars going to be on outside linebacker now. Offensive tackle will be 2 stars. Then we got receiver, DT, and safety for the ones. End of year number 2. And yeah, we didn't win a game. I feel like I'm doing a dang wheel video. Thanks, Derwin. I also just realized I never checked out dev traits. I did go and scout everything, but I never checked on the team. Randy Branch didn't find the end zone once, sadly, and is also sadly a star. We'll just check it after, no worries. Derek Anderson ends up being our wide receiver 1. Kind of. Donnell, how did you give up more sacks than a 5'8", 165-pound Darius Davis? I don't know. Defense, though, this is where we cooked a little bit. Deontay Whitfield, 156 tackles. Taylor Moore, we had 4 people over 100 there. TFLs, 13 to this guy. I think this dude was maybe the rookie or maybe the CPU pick or maybe an undrafted guy as well, but he's putting in some work as he gets himself 13 TFLs. Same for Peter Harrell, by the way. Eddie Bone was our very own draft pick. 8 sacks as well, Peter. Okay. Yeah, I don't recall drafting him. Yeah, he was the pick in round 7, and he might go up a depth rate. What an absolute beast. Some picks here as well. Whitfield with 4. He did a little bit of everything. Hopefully, he can win Defensive Rookie of the Year. McNeil, 3 for Snell. Kermit. I'm also now just realizing since we're the Chargers, we're going to have to go through Kansas City, so that should be fun. Chris Bakersville wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. We had only Branch in here? That's a little disappointing. Defensively, though, we have 5 in the top 5, as well as Justice Perkins at number 7. As well as go check out if we got any Devies / just all the development traits. As itself, the 2 interior O-linemen end up only being stars. Same with Randy Branch, who we already knew. Defensively, though, Whitfield, I'm assuming, went up to superstar. Moore went up to star, which is nice. Same with Harrell and Justice Perkins, I believe, but what has me down in the dumps a little bit is both our cornerbacks only being a star. Also, where did the Patriots finish? Because we have their pick 9 and 8. Damn. As Houston gets themselves number 1, they're beating the Niners 35-24. Stroud is your Super Bowl MVP. Shanahan falls short again. This super team falls short again, probably because Debo sucks. And for contracts, I've just been re-signing all the 0 overalls back, so hopefully the CPU doesn't sign me anybody in free agency or pick up anybody to fill out the roster. Also, I have salary cap off because I was gonna do a wheel video like I said, and I can't turn it back off. Or on. As okay, it is draft time. We have some talent known off the rip, but none of them look anything spectacular, aka top 5. I did put one on this QB at the midseason mark. He's nothing special. And also, sadly for us, none of these outside linebackers are looking anything crazy as well. We do have a little gem later on in Mark Carter here, but I was looking more for a pass rusher. Oh, I did put one on Trayvon Allen. He's round 1. Let's throw the first one on a wide receiver here, Clayton McAdams. And then this defensive tackle class looks really good. Basing it off just the grades here, I think we'll try Gregory Bridges a little more. And then last one can go on Keyshawn Stanley, safety out of Notre Dame. So we're obviously picking at number 1 here. I think this is the year I might have to trade down like a ton, kind of cheese it a little bit, just to get some draft picks, you know what I mean? Ooh, Gregory Bridges, the guy we just did top 5 talent. So maybe we trade back to like 3, then 5, then 7, then 8, and then get Gregory Bridges, something like that. I'll try to find a way. The receiver we did projected to go at the end here. He's a round 1 guy. Oh, same with the safety, round 1. Okay, I need him. Please go through. It does. We trade back with the Saints to number 3. We get their 1st, 2nd, and 3rd this season, and then their 1st and 2nd next year, and a 3rd 2 years down the line. That is an incredible haul, and that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for now. Oh, they went with a QB. Very interesting. Of course, that's the dude we scouted. He wasn't projected to go until like way later. Okay, bit of a boring trade here. You guys don't even know how long it just took me to find a package that actually I'm okay with. We're trading for their 1st this year, which is number 8, and then their 2nd next year, and then just a 6. I don't know. There's just not much value in like picks that's not number 1. Like I really couldn't get anything, and now we just absolutely pray that we get that defensive tackle, and he did fall to us. Right here at pick number 8, this Edwards dude is still here. We have some other tackles, outside linebackers, but this is the main guy. We put a private workout on Gregory Bridges out of Oregon as well. Scope Ducks, we already got Eddie Bone at defensive tackle, and this guy alongside him is going to make our defensive line great with elite strength as well. This dude is a monster. F stamina, we can work on that, buddy, but you're going to be our very first pick here in round 2, or in year number 2 at pick number 8. Tell me he's something special. Yeah, look at that walk. I like that walk already. A+ pick. You love to see it. Number 3 in the class. We grab him at number 8 after... I'm just going to go kill myself. Okay, I blame the draft presentation being on. I think I'm going to trade back to 29 here. If I'm not mistaken, this is where the receiver was going in the mock, so I'm praying he's still there on the board. I think that is going to be my choice. They gave us a second this year and then a 2028 third-round pick as well. Send it in. And at pick 29, our guy Clayton McAdams is still on the board out of Miami. His key ratings, they don't look good at all. DDDC there. Playmaker 6 foot. His ratings though, elite acceleration is nice. Everything else pretty solid, but we do know the talent is there. Round 1, so we're just gonna go off that, to be honest with you. Number 13 in the class. We need somebody out wide to be our number 1, and Clayton McAdams might have to be that guy. He will be that guy. What am I saying? And with our first 2 picks here in round 2, I think with one of them, I'm going to go Keyshawn Stanley. Just get him out the way. We know the talent. And then I'm going to go with one of these 2 pass rushers. Duval looks like the better player right now. B block shed, A pursuit, B tackle. With A power moves, C finesse moves, A play rec there. The block shed's a B2. But Matthew Kidd looks like a hell of an athlete. Great acceleration, elite jumping, elite speed, good strength as well. He's a speed rusher with A finesse moves, C power moves, B play rec, and awareness. Kind of a coin flip. Duval has good acceleration, great speed, good strength there. I think he's the better player now. I'm gonna take him. We need something off the edge. I wish I could get them both. I mean, maybe I could. 50 in the class there. Is hidden dev though. That's all we need to see to be happy. I mean, I technically could go with the other pass rusher right here at 35, and Keyshawn Stanley is not going for a while. We may be able to trade up for him. Do I just go Matthew Kidd right now? See, in my mind, I kind of want to wait for like a premier top 5 pass rusher that we trade up or do whatever we need to do to grab him, right? To pair alongside the dude we just drafted. So because of that, let's just play it safe. Let's take Keyshawn Stanley. I might be able to trade down though. Just a little bit. Look, we got to maximize every draft pick here. I don't think we did it enough in year 1, and we might gamble with it. We're moving back a bit here, all the way to 53. I think we're at like 34, but we're getting a 3rd next year, a 6 and a 7 as well. I'm just going to send it. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. If Keyshawn Stanley is not on the board, I'm going to be a little mad, but I don't see his name. So they went Matthew Kidd, actually. That's funny. However, the guy that we wanted anyway is still here. Now we got some draft capital later on and in the future as well. Keyshawn Stanley, then next Kyle Hamilton. They're calling him. We have a no safety help right now. Our secondary is struggling. Hopefully he can help out in a big way, being the 21st player in the class. And another hidden dev. Dude, how was the top 5 guy we drafted in the top 10 normal, dude? And at the end of round 2 now, I do have this right tackle scouted, my guy Quan Camp. He's around 2 to 3 guy. The value kind of fits here. Out of Ohio State, great speed, elite agility. The strength is poor, which is not what you like to see, but we do just need something at right tackle. Hopefully he's a developmental piece and at least hidden dev so we can work with it. Okay, Quan. And once again here in round 3, we have picks 1 and number 3. Gonna trade back to 82 with the Patriots, get a future 4th round pick in it. And with pick number 3, let's go ahead and just take our guy Mark Carter out of UCLA, keeping him in state, round 1 true talent, and just finish out our linebacking group as a whole already. And it's looking like a pretty good one, if I say so myself. And he was not only just round 1, but almost top 5. Hell, he was top 10, number 7 in the class, but only normal. And okay, at pick 18, let's just bolster out our entire O-line right away. Pete Harvey, round 2 to 3 guy. Solid value here in the middle of round 3. Hopefully he can be at least hidden dev so we can work with it, and we can. Our O-line, I believe, is all filled out as we are now here in round 4, and I'm hoping this corner is still there. I saw him, and he looked pretty dang good right here. Jermaine Gamble out of Tech, D catching, but B-man, B-press, C-zone, 6'1", man-to-man, only 22 years old with elite acceleration as well. For a round 4 corner, dude could be a little bit of a gem if you ask me. 81 in the class, it's a C average pick there, they say. It's only normal, but hey, more DB help is never hurting us. But overall, how did we do? I like what we did. We got a lot of draft capital from it as well. Gregory Bridges, 78. Sadly, only normal though. 75 for McAdams, 73 for Duval, the pass rusher we got. Keyshawn Stanley, 75, standing strong. Mark Carter, 76. Quan Camp, the right tackle, 72 and hidden. Pete Harvey, decent. Jermaine Gamble as well. We got a left tackle, strong safety. And hey, they drafted me a QB. 68 overall is not terrible, you know. Maybe we can work with it. Little Harvey Carson, throw power 89. Accuracy isn't the worst. Throw on run. He looks like a good athlete. He looks like a great athlete. 95 speed, 91 excel. Okay, it's a project, but it's a fun one. The class as a whole, though, highest overall is Dante Adams, a right guard that went 27 there. Bridges was literally the number 2 guy. What else do y'all want from me? Where is the other pass rusher that we were gonna go? I believe he went in round 2. Yeah, right here. Matthew Kidd, 74 overall. I think 1 rating higher than our guy. A little scared. We could have had them both, by the way. Okay, he's only a star, so I'm not losing sleep over that. And remember, the Saints gave up their entire future to draft Conrad Ash, a guy that we had fully scouted, knew he was around 2 to 3 guy. Nope, 1 more. I'm glad I traded back. Another crazy draft, to say the least. This is how the team is looking now. Oh, who is this? The CPU drafted me him way later on. He's only a 64, but a hidden dev means he's the starter day 1. I like it a lot. And I also like our offensive line all being filled out now. We got the twin towers at tackles. They're literally twins. New receiver in McAdams. Still have Branch leading the way in Kaysen. Can you show me something? Now, defensively, we almost have a player at every position here now as well. Bridges, I moved up to left end. We got him, Bone, Harrell. Hey, all filled out. McNeil, Gamble, and Snell as our DBs. Got this Arrington dude started, but Stanley is a 76 overall hidden, which is big time. Carter's now here. I actually am going to move him inside to middle linebacker, as he will be now a 75 overall, but we can, of course, start Duval at outside linebacker now. Hey, I'm liking the direction of this team. We do just need some superstar, though. We need some franchise-changing guys, because it seems like I haven't gotten one yet. Winston Reed, wasn't this the center back for West Ham? Like, way back. That's so random. Hey, if you know, you know. If you don't know, though, you're probably like, what the hell is this dude talk about? By the way, I'm just releasing everybody with a real face that is over a 0 overall. Look at our DB room. And hey, slowly but surely, we are working our way up to a 71 overall now. Let's go ahead and check out the draft class in year number 3. And there's a receiver at the very top, a QB, a tight end, another QB. Here we go. We're getting some skill position players now, and this is the time I might have to go all in. I really don't even know what that means. I still need everything. As our 3-star scout this season will be going on wide receiver. And yeah, 2.5 years in, still yet to find win number 1. Oh, wait, we can go check out some dev. I don't know why I keep forgetting about the dev traits here. Let's go check out if we have anybody on offense that's going to be special. Star, star, and star, and star for him as well. Woo-hoo. Defensively, yeah. Damn, dude. I'm going to put one on this quarterback and this right end, both projected to go top 5. And then let's throw number 3 on, like, this dude, Chris Page. I don't know. Oh, we actually won 2 games in the second half of the year. Okay. Wow, that is actually crazy. I already had thought of something to say. I was going to say I'm 0-51, but no, we are 2-49. We beat the Broncos and we beat the Bills. Pretty awesome if I say so myself. And Harvey Kaysen completely outplays Josh Allen. All right, that puts some life in me. Hey, we weren't dead last in offensive yards either. That's actually very funny though. Not even defense 29th. Who was dead last though? That is sad. Last would be the Patriots, 4,844 yards. They sold their soul a long time ago. I like it, man. Harvey, 3,200 yards, 20 touchdowns, 13 picks. Not a terrible rookie season, especially when you consider the team around him, right? Could he grow? Could he develop into something? As Branch this time contributed with 8 touchdowns. The yards still not great. 750 yards there as he is up to 81, 82 overall without the morale stuff. Clayton McAdams, the wide receiver 1 that we chose. 7 touchdowns, 69 receptions, 970 yards. Not bad. Even Kevin Naw, the tight end. Do we even need a tight end? This guy's kind of nice. Derek Anderson. This year, we're going to draft a highly rated wide receiver, and this offense could honestly take the next jump. Okay, honestly, this O-line is sick besides this bum. Donnell sucks, and I wasn't even supposed to go him either. Whitfield and Taylor Moore, as always, lead the way for tackles made. Look at the TFLs. 5 guys in the double digits here, including 19 from Eddie Bone from defensive tackle. Love to see that. Taylor Moore with 16 himself. Awesome. Gregory Bridges, the rookie. 8.5 sacks, 7.5 for Peter Harrell as well. Definitely still need another stud alongside him. Whitfield, 5 interceptions again. Same for Javier Snell. Whitfield would go up to X Factor, bro. He has been a beast. And yeah, we are still in need for a kicker punter. I've looked every year. There just hasn't been a great one. But at the same time, I probably should just take a good one. I don't know why I'm being so stingy. Taylor Swift's boyfriend's quarterback. As Shelton Minor wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Kaysen was actually number 2. if he was 1, would he have gone up to star there? McAdams is 3, Kevin Nall is 5 there, which is awesome. And Gregory Bridges, the man that we chose at number 8 overall, only ended up being normal, but hopefully now should go up a few dev traits. We get 4 other guys in the top 10. Come on, show me some devies. The QB, the tight end, or nothing. Nothing at all. It was a bit to ask for, I'm not even gonna lie, but he did finish number 2 in offensive rookie of the year. Hey, Gregory Bridges just went up twice. You love to see that for defensive rookie of the year. And development trait increases. You can see there's star and then plus superstar. Let's go. Now it's making him worthy of being the number 8 overall pick. He looks like a beast now. And if I'm not mistaken, we also got Taylor Moore up to superstar. Whitfield did not go up to X Factor. Everybody else though remains still at star or normal. But I mean, hey, look at the team now. An 80 overall defense. It ain't even bad. We can start competing real soon. This has actually gone a little bit better than what I was expecting. I was a little scared because of the 0 overalls. Usually I do a fantasy draft, trade all those players, just get a bunch of draft capital and go that way. But I wanted a little bit more of a challenge here. Lamar beats out the Lions 35-27 there, finally gets himself one. And okay, here we have it. Mark Dupree, the number 1 guy in the class, is a top 5 true talent. It's a little bit rich though. Do we still need to trade back and get some more draft capital? You know what I mean? Our team is definitely not anywhere near filled out yet. We could trade back and get a Keith Overstreet later on. Matter of fact, we can check out the rest of the class and we see DeAndre Caldwell down here, an LSU wide receiver. You can never go wrong with an LSU wide receiver, but hey, how about a Paul Ellison later on? How about a Devontae Henson later on? Round 1 to 2 guy. You love to see. Any gems down here? Junior Williamson, not even too bad himself. Ooh. Alonzo Boston. You have changed everything. Whoa. Round 1 projected undrafted? Okay, well, hey, we definitely got some options now. The QB ended up only being around 1 to 2. Ooh, Chris Page. Round 1 tight end. I was looking at this guy a little bit, just was curious, but we still don't even know what he is. But hey, Chris Page, that's mine. I really don't know what to do now. Let's try to look at some of these QBs. If none of them blow me out the park, though, I am more than happy to ride with my guy, Harvey Kaysen once again. I don't know. The QBs just don't really blow me out the park. Lance Archer. Ooh. Elite acceleration, elite change of direction, elite strength, great throw power. Okay, that's a maybe. That's definitely a maybe. Kind of more depends on where he's gonna go though, more than anything. Actually, I have no idea what to even scout anymore. I'm gonna throw number 1 on... Okay, number 1 is going on Joey Hargrave, a strong safety out of Michigan. We could still use another beast of a running back. How about we throw one on Vernon Triplett? And then the last one here is gonna be on Lorenzo Claxton, a corner out of Toledo. I am excited. This draft could be a big one. Most definitely could be a big one. Dupree projected to go 2. Oh my god, Overstreet's projected to go 4, actually. Lance Archer's projected to go to us at number 1, of course, but I still don't know what I really want to do with all that. Actually, where's our other pick? 14? Okay, that's not bad. Claxton ends up being a round 1 guy. DeAndre Caldwell is projected to go 26. Definitely want to grab him. Did a running back who is terrible. And then the safety is round 1 as well. Okay, so we have 1 in 14, but then round 2 we have 33, 46, 54. Round 3 we have 65, 84. We got like about 2 to 3 picks every single round here. And to be honest with you, I think our team is pretty dang solid. We just gotta wait for them to develop, right? Give him 2 to 3 more years, and I truly feel like we might be there. Lance Archer might be our number 1 pick. It might be time. It might be time to finally go with a franchise QB. I've been stalling on it all video long, looking for the perfect guy. And unfortunately, Lance Archer is only around 1 to 2 talent, but I think he fits all the measurements. He fits all the boxes. Elite acceleration, change of direction, strength there. Did well in every single one of the categories there in the NFL Combine, and is very, very solid. We have a good, young, developing roster around him already. We just got to slot him in, and as long as he's decent, he's going to elevate the team by a long, long way. So you know what, Lance Archer? The number 1 pick here in 2027 is going to be you. 37 in the class. But as long as you're hitting dev, you give me hope that you can be the franchise guy. Okay, and with pick 14 now, I believe we want to go with the LSU guy, right? Yeah, Caldwell, top 5 true guy. He was projected to go about in the 20s, so let's trade back a little bit. Indiana, we're hitting your line to go back to 24, and we get a 2028 2nd and 4th round pick too, as I believe he is DeAndre Caldwell. We just went ahead and got ourselves a QB1. Now let's pair him alongside a top 5 receiver out of LSU as well. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Odell Beckham, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Terrace Marshall Jr. DeAndre Caldwell is next up in the pecking order, number 4 in the class, an A+ pick, makes 50-50 balls, look like 80-20 balls. And my balls are gonna get ripped off. What in the, what? My God, man, I gave you that entire speech just for you to be normal? It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna take this guy later on as well. We even have these 2 dudes. At this pick, let's check out the board a little bit first. Let's check out the board a little bit first because we do have a lot of capital here. You know what? We'll just play it safe for now. Let's go ahead and take Joey Hargrave, the round 1 true talent at strong safety, a position of need. Haven't drafted that position once, so let's go ahead, grab him, pair him alongside our guy, Stanley, I believe that we got last year, number 7. Hey now, Joey. Brother of Javon. Younger brother, obviously. Yeah. Maybe even his, like, niece or something. I don't know. Just...
What?
Tommy McAllister is going to be my pick here at 14 in round 2. A run-stopping left end. We could use some more help on the defensive line as a whole, in the trenches as a whole. Elite strength, I like to see. Great acceleration as well, I believe, with a tackle in there. Looks like, quite a decent prospect, 92 in the class though, but the upside is most definitely there. At 22 now, I'm gonna go with another strong safety. Maybe we can play him in the nickel, in that sort of Brian Branch role. Taylor Claxton, skipped the combine, looks like an okay athlete, but the core attributes kind of speak out to me. C man, B awareness, B zone, C tackle. He can kind of just, he's just a solid player. Maybe a bit of a glue guy, but every team needs one of those, you know what I mean? Number 79 in the class, and hey, hidden dev means he might be playing day 1. Okay, now in round 3, we only have 65 and 84. So let's make these count. Let's go ahead and first and foremost grab our guy, Chris Page. We got our new tight end 1, wide receiver 1, and franchise quarterback. Chris Page is going to be our guy here. Not the craziest of athletes, but we do know the talent is most definitely there with a round 1 true grade. Rank number 20 in the class. Last time we saw him make 50-50 balls with like 80-20s. It wasn't good. Chris Page, though, is a different story. You know what I'm saying? The page, like turn the page, different story type shit.
Left on your contract.
And then at pick 20, let's go ahead and go Doug O'Brien here. Looks like a solid prospect at MLB. Great acceleration, elite jumping, elite speed there. We can just use some depth at the linebacker department as a whole. 31 in the class, hey! And as we head into round 4, we actually have 1 and 3, but I think I'm gonna let the CPU handle the rest here. Just kidding. We got one more pick, of course. I know he's projected undrafted, but let's just make sure we get our guy, right? Alonzo Boston, the UCLA slot wide receiver, A catching traffic, A catching, round 1 true grade, undrafted, projected. Gonna be an immediate wide receiver to an immediate impact player on our team. Was damn near a top 10 guy in the class. Only normal, but he's gonna be a stud no matter what. You know what? This dude kind of looks nice. A, ball carrier vision, break tackle, B, trucking, A, stiff arm, B to D awareness. Let's just go ahead and take the gamble. Dwayne House here in round 3. Iowa running back. His ratings don't look the best, but we just need an RB2 at the end of the day to relieve some pressure off of our RB1. And okay, hello Caleb Johnson-esque here. Now that, my friends, was a great draft, and our team is only on the rise. Lance Archer, 74 overall, not bad. Hidden development, of course. 92 throw power, 89 throw on run accuracy, all pretty solid as well. Awareness a little low, but obviously as a rookie we will get that up. Great athlete on the side as well, though. That is that's what's looking intriguing. Caldwell ends up being a 77 overall, 76 for Joey Hargrove, awesome addition. McAllister, 72 for Taylor Claxton, 75 for the tight end 1. O'Brien ended up being a beast, 74, 75 for Alonzo Boston, 74 for Dwayne House, the running back we got as well. Hey, not too bad. This class looked pretty stacked, if I say so myself, but nobody over 80 overall. Here's Dupree, 78. Gilchrist, who went number 3, the tight end. That was a top 5 guy. We were never gonna go with that. Whoa. And now, as impressive as it is with all the draft picks that we've had, I haven't hit a superstar dev yet or above that. Hopefully Lance Archer can save that or can change that. Maybe a little Chris Page as well. He is a 74, you know. So I believe if we play some training camp with him, get him up to a 75, we may see a hidden ability slot. If he's a superstar, that is. Moment of truth though, or could he just go up by himself here? No. However, we can now go. I have all these players just glitched out here at a 0 overall that can't go up. Lance Archer has an upgrade point. Let's go ahead and throw it on the scheme fit improviser. Can we see an ability slot? We cannot. Damn. Does that mean he's only a star dev then? It's fine. It's still really good though, right? The best one that we've gotten yet. Boston, Caldwell, the rookies, immediate starters on our team. This offense looks ready, dude. We have Dwayne House now as well to be our RB2. O-line's only getting better except for this bum. Defensively though, we're looking nice now. We got some superstars in Whitfield, Taylor Moore, Gregory Bridges. DB room kind of filled out, kind of not, but our safety room is looking real good now with Stanley, Hargrove, and Claxton. Hey, we're ready. We're ready for prime time. And here now in year 4, we have pretty much everything filled out now. Now it's just time to get best player available. We do still need another pass rusher though, and I'm looking at Enrique Jackson and Bruce Bowers. So we'll go ahead and throw our 3-star scout on OLB, and let's just sim week 1 together. We got the Raiders, one of our biggest rivals. Let's see if our team is ready for prime time. Oh yeah, a 30-13 dub. Hey, we might go 500. We might make the postseason. Never mind. Mid-season point, we are currently 3-4. Not too shabby. Actually, second in the division. The Broncos and the Raiders are down tremendously. And first and foremost, let's not forget this time, dev traits, Page. Holy crap. We got him like round 3? Was it? Okay, well, there's our first superstar X Factor, which you absolutely love to see it being Chris Page himself. That is pretty awesome. The next Antonio Gates. Archer, as we kind of figured, sadly ends up only being a star dev on defense. Ooh, Claxton actually ends up being a superstar. Hargrove only a star. Now we are playing Claxton at the slot, so hey, he can keep doing his thing. Feels good though to finally hit on something that is not star dev, OLB. Now hopefully our picks should still be near the top here. I'm gonna throw one on Nick Hodges, a top 5 corner. I'm gonna throw another one on Larry Pearson, a round 1 projected running back. If he's top 5, that could be the game changer. This dude right here, James Beekman, looks like a monster at defensive tackle. He's the final one. As we end up going just 5-12, a little disappointing in the second half there. Finish as the 14th seed in the AFC. The Chiefs also just went 17-0. They're actually going to be very annoying, aren't they? Very annoying indeed. Offensively, we were still just 27th in the league there. Went up just a little bit. Defensively, though, top 12 in the top half. And Archer was pretty dang good as a rookie, if I say so myself. 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 13 picks. That's a pretty solid year. Branch, still a little disappointing, isn't he? He's just not developing quickly at all. 3.3 a carry. We have an O-line. We have weapons now. We have a QB. He should be performing a little bit better than this. He's just not really that good. But maybe that round 1 guy in the draft is Alonzo Boston. Hey, the projected undrafted man, only normal dev, but hopefully can go up to star after an amazing rookie season with 8 touchdowns and 1,300 yards. Almost. McAdams, Caldwell, the other rookie that we got, pretty good in the X Factor. Chris Page, almost 700 yards there, but 6 touchdowns. Witherspoon has literally given up the most sacks every single season, and Whitfield has led us in tackles made every single season. Pete Harrell, 14 TFLs for him. Nobody else in the double digits though, sadly. The numbers were a lot better last year. Harrell, 8.5 sacks, 6 for Duval. We definitely still need something off the edge. Only 4 picks this year as well. What happened there? My God, go kick rocks. Offensive rookie of the year goes to Alonzo Boston, big time. Archer number 3. Would I kind of rather have the QB win it so he goes up a depth chart a little bit? Just a little bit. How did House finish top 10? And then defensively, we didn't have anybody weirdly, even though we had the 2 safeties who looked like they performed well. But so be it. Praying for some big development trait up. Hello? 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 Wait, what? That is actually insane. Okay, first of all, Boston didn't go up to star. Really? He just won off. Wow. Actually though, I don't really know. We got nothing on offense, but Dwayne House figuring out he is an X Factor now is honestly game changing. Defensively, yeah, nothing. What did you expect? Oh, I'm the Chiefs. I'm so cool. I win a Super Bowl every year. Are they being for real? They are. What? Yeah, I don't really know. Do we have another first this year? We don't. Our pick is still number 3 though. That is decent. We have number 60 from Indy. They were really good. And then a 3rd from New Orleans and Philly. But okay, here for some private workouts. Dude, of course, Pearson is top 5. We don't really need, I mean, we don't need him at all anymore, do we? Nick Hodges ends up being top 5 as well. We have an X Factor dude, but like, what if this dude's X Factor? What if he's just generational? What if he's straight up just generational? You know what I mean? Elite Excel, great jumping, good speed, great strength, good agility. Is juke move or anything special? Juke move is A, carrying is A, trucking is A. As a elusive back, trucking is A, break tackle A. Oh my God, what do I do? I mean, should we just get a little Demont Gibbs action? You know what I'm saying? Because I believe our guy is a power back as well, right? So this guy can be our Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't know though. Is it a little rich though to go with another running back? But we do know he's going to be a special talent. And our team is good. Our team is filled out, right? We don't have many holes anymore. And in terms of the pass rushers, once again, there's just nothing special here at outside linebacker. It is so tough to draft good edges. I'm going to throw our first one on a left guard, Trent Jacobson. Maybe right end, Lorenzo Higgins, who looks decent as a power rusher. By the way, the DT we did, only 2 to 3. But we will instead throw one on Brian Griffin here at Oklahoma. Okay, so Doug Ringer, the QB, is projected to go number 1. The Patriots actually have number 2. Nick Hodges there. We are pick number 3. Enrique Jackson, we will not be going. I assure you of that. The running back is projected to go. Higgins ends up being round 1. That's not bad at all. I might have to go Higgins, bro. It's a little too rich. I mean, maybe we trade up and do some. He's fallen all the way to 30, though. Potentially. Oh. Trent Jacobson, hello. I think we gotta go Lorenzo Higgins. I mean, he fits like exactly what we need. And then I might make a move. Okay. We got some players in this draft. Okay, so here's the plan. Higgins was projected to go 17 to the commies. I think we trade back somewhere between 10 through 14. And trading back from 3 to 14, we give away a 5th round or 2, but we get their 1st and 2nd, and then a future 3rd round pick. And now hopefully Lorenzo Higgins is still on the board here at 14, which it looks like he is. And okay, let's go ahead and grab him. This could be the pass rusher we've been crying out about all this time. Lorenzo Higgins, only 21 years old as well. Power rusher out of Florida. Great acceleration, great jumping, great speed, great strength. Can do a little bit of everything. We are in dire need of an edge number 1, a monster to disrupt the opposing QBs. 13 in the class. Normal dev. Well, I swear, every one of my 1st round picks is normal that I hype up so much. Oh my God. Oh, and there goes Larry Pearson. He went 16, so a little bit rich, but hey, I wish I took him at 14 now. He's gonna be generational, dude. I can just tell. Our first pick here in round 2. Let's go ahead and grab Brian Griffin, the defensive tackle out of Oklahoma. Round 1, true talent. Love to see it. 16 in the class. We get him at 35, and I can't hit the ocean this one. My God, please, Trent Jacobson, please, round 1 guy, left guard. Could just use some backups in case we don't get anybody back next season. Thank you. This safety honestly looks pretty solid. We're at 28 in round 2 now. He's a round 1 projected. I don't know why he's fallen. I mean, there's going to be a reason why. You're going to see it in a sec, but he looks good on paper. So I'm just going to take him here. He's ranked number 11 in the class. I can't even go wrong no matter what dev trade he is, but he's a freaking good one no matter what. Raheem Wagner. Welcome. Round 3 now. Let's take one of our many linebackers we have scouted. We're going to take Carter Hutchinson here out of SDSU just to provide some more depth at on defense. This guy looks really good. Kendall Jones, elite acceleration, great speed, ran a 4.41 slot archetype, A catching traffic, B catching, F deep route, but maybe a little bit of a reach here, but may just be my favorite player left on the board. He ends up being number 30. He ends up being only normal. And probably my last pick in this draft, Philip Turner. We could use another cornerback. We only have 3 solid ones right now. Philip Turner can certainly help us out in that department. Yeah. That wasn't the best draft. Lorenzo Higgins shattered all my hopes and dreams. I mean, 76, 75, 75, 76, 74, 75. It's pretty good on paper if you ask me. The receiver's actually really high overall. What a pick that was. CPU got me a good linebacker later on, but I need to see that running back. He went to the Niners, I believe, right here. 82 overall. Not quite generational, I believe, but oh, he looks insane. I should have just took him. That was going to be my plan as well until I saw Lorenzo Higgins. Ooh. I ain't even too mad then. Our guy's better. Dwayne House is way better. I ain't mad at all. McKee in round 2, 82 overall. Holy crap. 380 overalls in this class. Looked like a pretty freaking good one. Look at my guy, Paul. Here is how the roster is looking. I have no clue what year we're even in anymore. As you can see, though, I have moved Harvey out to left tackle. We're going to start Jacobson. I'm going to trade to Nell Witherspoon. This dude and I, we simply haven't been on the same page ever since I drafted him. So I'm going to trade him away and just get some more draft capital from somebody. As we get a 2, 4, and 7 from Buffalo, I'll take that any day of the week. As now you can see, the offensive line is all starred out at the very least. Jacobson still has hope. Dwayne House is going to be starting right away. Archer, Alonzo Boston is going to be our new wide receiver one. I'm still a little salty that he didn't get a Devy. And defensively, we had made some changes. Taylor Moore now inside at middle linebacker. Higgins, I moved out to outside linebacker. This side of the ball is not bad. Wagner, I also moved to cornerback. He had 74 man, so can definitely fit the mold over here as we got Claxton now as the main starter at strong safety. Stanley. This defense is actually pretty solid. The specialist will be looking like this. If you are curious, this could be our first ever postseason appearance. I'm sure hoping so, but the team might still be a year or two early. We might be a year away from being a year away, you know what I'm saying? And there are some crazy looking defensive tackles in this class, so that will be our 3-star scout. And at the midseason point, we're 500, 3-3, second in the division. Go check out the very few hidden devs that we had. Left guard, of course, is only a star. And then I think the cornerback we might have, only star. And we finished the year 6-11. Our team is an 85 now. We honestly should not be struggling this bad. When I left off, when I did the drafting and stuff, we were 5-5. So just a terrible end to the year. Okay, a little disappointing. Archer, good yards, good touchdowns with 35, but 20 interceptions is a bit much. It's a bit much. Harvey Kaysen, man, making his case to maybe play again. I mean, this is the big one, though. We need Dwayne House to start getting up overalls. He still really wasn't too great. 3.7 to carry, 9 touchdowns, but he is only an 83, 82 overall. It's like we're going to have to wait another 2 or 3 seasons for him to go up. Alonzo Boston, once again, a phenomenal year. If he doesn't go up this season, it is criminal. Chris Page, also great as the tight end, 916 yards, 10 tutties for him. McAdams and Caldwell also contributed through the air. I went to go check who had the most sacks given up on Buffalo, and look who it is. Okay, the numbers on defense look pretty solid. Good TFL numbers, 12, 13, 13, and 15 there for Eddie Bone, and 13 and a half sacks for Gregory Bridges, who was playing rush defensive tackle. Harrell with 9, 5 for Bone there. Higgins, the man we chose in round 1, did not contribute too much this season, which is just such a bummer, right? We really needed somebody to be a high impact guy, because this could have been a change of a year. We could have made a postseason run if everything went accordingly. Instead, we're sitting here still in the outside looking in, 6-11, even despite our team overall being all 85 plus. It's a tad bit disappointing, right? Oh my god, he's won MVP every. We also didn't win offensive or defensive rookie of the year for the first time in a long time. Paul. That might have been like our most disappointing season. Like, of course we've had worse, but we were expecting worse. Now I'm expecting good things, and we're still kind of trash. Alonzo Boston is just allergic to going up to star dev. What else does this man have to do? I actually don't really understand. This right here is not a normal development player for your first 2 seasons in the league. This is like Puka Nacua numbers. We smoking, man. We got nothing on offense. Archer doesn't go up. Man, side's just struggling a little bit, huh? Defensively, we're gonna get Taylor. Okay, Taylor Moore up to X Factor, Stanley up to Superstar. Those are the only 2 we got, but some big ones. How did Bridges not go up to X Factor, bro? I don't really know. We only got a few years left in us, but the Jets win the Super Bowl here in 28. Shelton Minor, this dude's been going crazy ever since they drafted him in like year 1 or year 2. Maybe I should have went him. Okay, checking out this class a little bit now. We do know this defensive tackle, Josh Candidate out of Ohio State, top 5 true talent. And now remember, we did defensive tackle in this class as a whole. Zach Childers, 1-2. We got a 1-2 down here with Fernandez. But I see Kelvin Kramer and more importantly, Rashawn Palmer, who is a round 1 true talent. Finesse moves, but he's a big boy. He's all about the power. All the way down there at round 3 to 4. Gotta take him, right? But now that begs the question, do we still make a move and try to get this guy and then even get Palmer later on and just bolster up this defensive line, which I still think needs work, to be honest with you? We have players that are good, but we need some superstars. We need some heavy hitters. Because honestly, the only thing really left, in my opinion, that's not really great is our pass rush, right? Wow. That sure should help. Go suck it, Mike Abbott. I mean, hey, let's see what we're working with here. Mock draft 5 has Devontae. Ooh, Devontae is going number 2. He is round 1, which is nice. Josh Candidate is projected to go in at number 5. Where's our pick? We are number 9. Yeah, we were not as bad this season. Still bad, but not too super bad. You know what I'm saying? We might trade up. I might have to get the both of them. The right guard's very good though, and he's projected to go on day 3. We can get him in like round 3, round 4. And for the first time in a long time, we only have 1 first rounder. We do have 2 seconds though, 2 thirds. Still got a little bit of ammo here. I think we sim to about pick number 4. If my boy Candidate is still on the board, he will be mine. Let's go. New York, New York, I'm hitting your line. How about pick number 9? We'll do a 3rd and a 4th just to test out the waters. I feel like that was a little bit too easy. The trade stuff is all on normal, by the way, but I did buy all of this stuff right here, player personnel. So as you can see, 4% trade discount on our picks, on the CPU picks, as well as reduce the cost of trading up. So we do have all the bonuses, which I guess helps in a big way, because I kind of barely gave up anything there, right? I probably should have given away some players that, you know, we're not going to use, but let's go ahead and take a top 5 guy, Josh Candidate. We need a monster on the defensive line to help out our squad as a whole. Our defense has been kind of wishy-washy, right? We just need more pressure. I feel like our coverage and everything now is looking good. Our front 7 just needs a little bit of a leader, a true alpha. Josh Candidate, A+ pick. And finally, we actually get a hidden dev with our first pick. Hallelujah. Tell you what, since I think we're going to be good now in the future, hopefully starting from now, I might trade this pick away and just try to get a future first rounder and just try to build some capital in case we want to move up and maybe there's a generational player or 2 that we can grab. All right, fairly big trade here. We're giving away Eddie Bone just because we're going to get a ton of defensive tackle help in this class. Our 2nd round pick, a 4th, 5th this season, and then a future 4th to get a 1st round pick from Carolina next season. And I'm basing that off that they were the number 1 pick this year, so hopefully it's that again next year. But all right, let's just go ahead and take our guys. I know it may be a little bit of a reach at this point, but the talent is there. It's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing value as it is. Rashawn Palmer to pair alongside our guy, Josh Candidate, and the guy we have already, I think Bridges was his name. I don't remember the names. The names are getting mismatched in my head now. Number 12 in the class. Hidden dev, 98 strength. With 88 acceleration, 6'1", 353 pounds. Holy crap, our defensive line is going to be insane. As this will actually be our last pick until round 6. And the guard is still here. I don't know why I thought he wasn't. Joseph Forbes to just provide some dev to our team. Maybe we can trade another piece or so and get some more draft capital as it is. Round 1 to 2 guy. You know we love that. Number 31 in the class. And another hidden dev. Hey, what a freaking draft. Not the most, but quality over quantity. Only the 3 players we drafted up. I feel like all 3 of them will make a huge impact right away. Candidate 77, 76, 75, just down the line. As the Panthers did have the number 1 overall pick, this class didn't look anything too crazy. I did see this corner as well, but we were never going to go him at 13. I feel like our cornerback room is quite solid. David Darby looks like a monster. Here's Joseph Candidate himself. Josh, my fault. This class is just okay, though, as you can see. This game is actually so annoying, right? Besides the generate best lineup glitch, I am on auto here. I moved Palmer out to right end so we can start him here. And guess what? He's just not listed at right end at all. Instead, he's behind Bridges at left end for no reason. So now I have to go all the way to the depth chart.
2 hours later.
Okay, here is the roster now, though. The CPU actually drafted me a hidden depth fullback, so we're going to start him right away. We need a big jump from this offense as a whole. The QB, the running back, the receivers, everybody, we need a big jump up. The defense, I feel like, is already climbing up the ranks, and now we have these 2 studs as well. We have superstars and X Factors around it as well. It can only go better. And okay, this draft has 2 defensive ends at the top of the board. Please let one of them be generational. And also being here at week 1 now means I get to reveal somebody. We can do Forbes, Palmer, our fullback, but let's go ahead and do the top 5 guy of himself in Josh Candidate. Moment of truth, boys and girls. We're looking straight at DT. Can I see a red one? Dude, why has this been so difficult? I feel like I'm making the right read, scouting the right players. I just haven't hit on like anybody crazy that would change our team. And at mid-season, we're literally 2-5, bro. I don't really know what else to do. I don't know. We just gotta wait for House and Archer to just keep developing, I guess. Palmer. Okay, the guy we ended up getting in round 3, I believe, ends up being a superstar, thankfully. So he's better than Candidate already. I'll take it. But like, there's no reason a team that's 87 overall should be Should be 2 and 5, you know? I don't know. Maybe we should change to like a 4-3 on defense or something. These two guys, I need you. I need you. And who are you? Martin Hicks out of Michigan? Sure, you're number 1. Running back inside the top 10? Sure. Be generational, please. And then we'll just do a cheeky little corner later on, Martin Jones. And the Panthers, who we got a first from last season, are 9 and 3. Of course they are. I bet the pick they made in round 2 with our pick changed their entire franchise around. I'm jealous. Why are we struggling though, man? I feel like we have the personnel, we have the players, but we end up going 7 and 10. Nobody on the league leaders here. It's just a bit disappointing. The offense just sucks, bro. Lance Archer just might not be the guy, but mind you, I already changed the playbooks. So he might, I mean, these are good numbers though, right? 4,100, 31 tuds, 13 picks. Maybe it's just the run game. Run game. I clicked it, I swear. Dwayne House is only putting up 3.6 a carry for 800 yards. He just is still an 85 overall without the morale there. I think 1 or 2 more years and the offense will be booming, but like, man, time is ticking. Time is ticking. This is like year 5, year 6, if I'm not mistaken. As it was actually Caldwell leading us in receiving yards this season. McAdams, number 2. Page, still decent. Boston, now the number 3. I made him the number 3 this year because I'm sick of him not going up. So like, I wanted to try the other guys and try to get them up, hopefully. Harvey, 17 sacks. Oh no. Was that more than Donnell Witherspoon? It was. That's not good. That's like the litmus test. Taylor Moore, as always, tackles made. Bridges, 12. Candidate, 12. Banging rookie season though, 9 sacks from him as well, 8.5 for Bridges there, 6 for Palmer. So the rookies are showing out. Hopefully Candidate can win defensive rookie of the year and he goes up to superstar, so then we'll have 3 of them now on the defensive line. That'll be big time. Taylor Moore, Snell with 4 picks each, but I mean, damn, still just haven't sniffed a wild card round yet, man. Wow. And look who wins league MVP, Conrad Ash, the QB that I think we scouted in year number 1. We had the chance to get him. Maybe I missed out. As Josh Candidate does indeed win AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. Palmer ends up top 4 as well. Please give me some Devies on offense, please. Nothing. No receivers. Am I like bugged or something? Why is nobody going up? Like, Archer had a pretty good year. Caldwell had a great season, 1,100 yards. Nobody goes up though. Defensively though, it's nice. Javier Snell up to superstar. Palmer up to superstar. Now this defensive line is cooking. Absolutely cooking. This defense as a whole, one of those defensive ends, please. Just be special, and this side's gonna be crazy. And you know, I'm just a bit curious. Did this guy go that crazy? Should I try Saints playbook out? I might, because those are just outrageous numbers. It's not like they have an amazing run game as well, right? The receivers just 8. I'm trying out Saints, because this is insane. The tight end. We have a good tight end. Niners finally get themselves 135-21, beating out the Pats. Brock Purdy wins MVP, and I kind of hate him right now because I started him in week 1 of the fantasy playoffs. And yeah, no salary cap. I'm just going to re-sign everybody back. I know it's a little cheesy, I guess, but I kind of want to just keep all the drafted players we have. Just make it as best as possible, right? And just see how far we can go. Although so far we haven't gone too far. And okay, what am I looking at here? Julius Reed top 5, Martin Hicks top 5, and Donovan Young, the running back, top 5. It's a bad draft to only have 1 for... No, I have 2. I do have 2 first rounders. Can we cook? Hold up now. Any other gems? Round 1 to 2 guy here, round 1 to 2 guy there. Not bad. And look at this. We even got some receivers down the board here, and my guy York and Elliott. I feel like I gotta get this dude. I need a game changer out wide, bro. I feel like all our guys are just good. I need somebody elite. And Martin Hicks, I think, can be that dude. Bab there, B-A-A-B, 5'11", playmaker, 21 out of Michigan. Solid ratings as a whole. Not the fastest, but as a receiver, the route running, everything else as crisp as it gets. And here is the thing. I did see the Panthers make it into the playoffs there, but hopefully they didn't go far. Red is projected to go 2. Hicks projected to go 4. I want the both of them. I need the both of them. We're sitting pretty here at pick number 12. Donovan Young's supposed to go 14, but we don't really care about him. We already have our guys, hopefully, right? The Panthers, 23. And I mean, it's quite simple. I want the both of those guys. We're going to make the moves up. Ooh, okay. That is actually kind of close with Green Bay here. Okay, bruh. Okay, pick 12 here, moving up to number 2. Lorenzo Higgins, Gamble are gone, because hopefully we can just get the other corner in this class. And then this pass rusher we're about to draft here can kick Higgins out the door. Come on, Julius Red, be special. Be special. Speed rusher. Northern Illinois. Elite, great, good, elite, and solid strength there. A top 5 true talent out off the edge. We finally found one. We get him at number 2. He's ranked number 4. He's an A+ draft. And he's hidden dev. That's what you like to see. 91 excel, 86 speed. Can he be the game changer? 23, probably gonna have to give away next year's first. I mean, we better be good next year, right? We better be freaking good. Was that overpay? I feel like no, but maybe I should have tried a second first. Maybe I sold myself. I'm not even gonna lie, but you know what? Who cares? Because we're getting ourselves Martin Hicks, a top 5 wide receiver. Now, the last time we got a top 5 wide receiver in my guy Caldwell, he ended up only being normal. Martin Hicks, please be a different development trait than that. He's number 3 in the class. And here we go. Here we go. 2 blue chip prospects has joined the team. This is Will Anderson and CJ Stroud at the top of the board all over again. Come on. And now I'm praying here in round 2 that cornerback is still on the board. I honestly have no idea where he was going. Yep, he is still here. I already see him. I love it. Martin Jones out of Kentucky. CCCA there, but a round 1 true talent as it is. He's going to be CB4, CB3 anyway. So we just need some guy there. And he's better than just some guy, let me tell you. And we don't have our 3rd and 4th round pick because we traded them away. So, hey, we're close. We got some blue chip guys now to take us over the edge, hopefully. Please, can we make a run? Come on, show me 85. 78, 79. I mean, it's nice. It's top 5, right? Are generational players even a thing? Bro, I swear, I know they're supposed to be generational, but it's also a game. Let's have some fun. Like, give us a little bit more. Okay. There was a generational one, and it's a guy we had drafted, or it's a guy we had scouted. Oh, if I had like another first or just some more capital, maybe I would have made the move, but obviously we just didn't need a running back. Never mind, he's only a star, dude. What are with these classes? Like 84 overall, a really good corner here, 81. Of course, Hicks is up here, Red is up here. Another running back that went in round 3 ends up being a 78. And then this is the other pass rusher we had. He ended up going number 1, so we kind of had no chance anyway. He's a superstar. As long as our guy is a superstar, I'll be pretty happy, but obviously we want one above it. And guess what? We got ourselves enough staff points to go ahead and reveal Julius Red, the pass rusher, that is going to change this defense around. I don't think I can go to a just lineup because I have the thing on auto, whatever, the generate best lineup, so he's not even going to pop up there. So we got to go right here. He is, I believe, a right end, right? No, he's a left end. Moment of truth. Julius Red, please. Okay, he's a superstar. I'll take it. And okay, 88 overall squad. Now, Martin Hicks, tell you what, I'm making him our number 2 right away. I think he's special. I think this offense is going up to another level with him in it. I'm also even going to make him our slot wide receiver over Alonzo. Everything else here, though, looks pretty good. And remember, I'm in Saints offensive playbook now, so we'll see what that is about. Julius Red, of course, the immediate starter. I moved him out to right outside linebacker now. This defense looks insane. We got Martin Jones even as our CB4. Dude, if we're not cooking now, I don't really know what else I could do. And yeah, we have Red at rush right end, Harrell on the other side, Bridges, candidate, Bomber at rush D tackle. Looks amazing. Please, Lance, I need you to take that jump. I need you to have an MVP type year. Actually, Hicks is a 79. If I don't care. I don't care enough. Okay, at the midseason mark, we're 4-2. The overall is almost a 90 now. Things are looking great, but you know what even looks better? Martin Hicks's development trait. Please, we are literally in 2030 now. Oh my God. We just went 9-8. We lost to the Chiefs there in week 17. Lost to the Rams there in the final week to get in, I think. Oh my God, why though? Why though? This is actually crazy. I don't know, 17th in offensive yards. It's okay, but it really should be better. Dude, the defense was awesome. And the defense we knew would be awesome. Archer, new playbook, new scheme, new regime, still puts up relatively the same numbers and didn't add many more wins. I don't know, man. Is Archer just the problem? Dwayne House is a year away, I think, from really starting to boom. Yeah, he's up to an 89 now. So like, surely he runs for over 4 a carry next year, right? I don't know. McAdams was really good. Page the tight end. Hicks as a rookie. 13 touchdowns. I like 900 yards as well. Dwayne House, Caldwell didn't really do too much. Oh my God. Pete Harvey gave up 21 sacks. He's just not a tackle, is he? Put him out there because he was the best pass protector on our team. So I was hoping that would be nice. Josh Candidate, 17 TFLs, 13 for Bridges and Red there. 10 sacks for Bridges, 8 for Harrell, 5.5 for the Rook in Julius Red. However, Candidate only had 1 after a defensive rookie of the year type campaign, and our defense overall looking like it took a jump up, being number 4 in the league. Quite quiet numbers there from him. Dude, at this point, I'm just simulating and doing a whole lot of nothing. Honestly, we haven't made the playoffs. Like, how? Joe Burrow wins MVP. Cool. Martin Hicks is offensive rookie of the year. But that is nice. If he can go up to superstar, that would be big. And Julius Red is defensive rookie of the year. Could you go up to X Factor? Is that a possibility? Hicks should go up though, and he does. So it's already better than freaking Boston ever did for us. So that is great. We'll make him our number 1. Honestly, moving forward, he's our guy. We knew he would be our guy. Defensively, Red stays at superstar, sadly, as well as everybody else. Martin Jones, still don't know. Bengals and Joe Burrow cap off a pretty amazing, perfect season. 35-29 to beat Philly. Hey, things you love to see. And tell you what, at mid-season, I did scout a quarterback, and he's top 5. Number 1 guy in the class. He's a little bit older, but that's fine. We don't need a project. We need a guy that can come in right away and immediately take us to the next level. I'm thinking of the little Joe Burrow. His ratings aren't great. He does have elite throw power. I don't know. He doesn't look quite generational. You know what I mean? I was kind of down to trade Lance Archer away and potentially draft this guy if he looked over the top special. But I think he just looks all right. I don't know, man. Lance Archer just has proven so far that he has not been able to get the job done. How is this 91 overall team not making the wild card at the least? And yeah, if you don't remember, we don't have our first rounder. The Panthers were bad this year. Of course they were. Our first pick here in round 2, Seontae Byers. Free safety out of Notre Dame. Looks decent. We actually could still use some depth at safety, and he's a big one. But yeah, at this point, we're pretty much like nobody's going to make a big impact anymore unless they're special. I'm literally just going to start simming until we make the until we win a Super Bowl. Honestly, this video is not going to end until I win one. Actually, I do kind of want to check out that QB that actually ended up going all the way at number 6 there to Buffalo. 80 overall, though. Looks kind of nice. I can't believe he fell to 6. Wouldn't have been too difficult if we traded away our QB. Hypotheticals, of course. I kind of wish I did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of wish I did. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're the 1 seed. Never thought I'd see this day. Never thought I'd see this day. I went to Cincinnati offensive playbook, and it seems like this is the one. It seems like this is the one. How do we lose to the Raiders? I guess we're in like 2031 now. This team could look completely different. Archer. Okay, well, I guess I'm kind of happy now. We stuck with Archer. It looks like he did his thing. Led us to the number 2 offense in the league. Defense. Why did that fall off? Okay, Archer was good though. 4,546 yards, 35 tuds, 9 picks. By far and away his best season for us. Ooh, and this dude that the Bills drafted isn't even playing, which I don't hate. I'm a fan of rookie QBs sitting for a year or 2. Dwayne House, here we go. He's starting to boom now. I mean, this is the big difference, right? We just needed him to get to a high overall, and he finally puts up 1,100 yards, 5 a carry, 18 touchdowns, and is a whopping 93, 94, 95 overall. Now, I don't even know what's going on there. Temporary +1, Morale +2. I don't know. Whatever overall he is, he's cooking. Same with Hicks. 1,235 yards, 11 touchdowns. McAdams in the 1,000 yard mark as well. DeAndre Caldwell. Page was just not right. See, and I was actually using Kansas City offense earlier to try to get Chris Page going and make him go crazy, right? Because obviously he was our main guy, superstar X Factor, but I don't know. It just was not working at all. Defensive numbers look all right. A little bit better than last year, but overall it was 14th this season. But we'll take a 13-4 record any day of the week. Come on, baby. Second round, we have the Denver Broncos. They have an 88 overall. They're actually a really good team as well. Finished number 2 in this division. The Chiefs actually finished 3rd there, but hey, we're way down the line. Everybody's now. First ever playoff game, and we beat them. We have the Jets now in the AFC Conference Championship. Oh my god. Are we gonna do it? Our first ever playoff appearance, and we're going in with the boom here. We have the 88 overall Jets with this minor fella at QB who's been going wild this video. Can we finally reach our endpoint? Please, Lance Archer, it has been so very long. 7-0 start. We are at home here in LA. Our defense is clamping them to 0 points, and it's 2 touchdowns for our offense. They do get one in the second half. They start off hot there. It is a 4-point game heading into the fourth quarter. 11-point game now. We should be good, and we're up by a whopping 11 points now with just 2 minutes to go. We have clinched ourselves a Super Bowl appearance here in our first ever playoff run. Robert Saleh is still there because this game sucks. Let's go. And I mean, look at this. Archer only threw for 1 touchdown. So did our guy House go insane? 4 touchdowns for Dwayne House. A little Raheem Mostert-esque when he played the Packers a few years back. And in the Super Bowl, we're going to be playing the 9-8 Rams. Now, they do have a good overall team and the Rookie of the Year there and Cardell Harris, but streets are saying we're big favorites here. MVP, low-key Lance Archer, maybe a shout. Nope, goes to Jalen Hurts. Bo Nix, who we kicked out in round 2 there. Our guy didn't even make it. But would you look at this? We're starting to get some awards now. Finally, Dwayne House is the best running back in the league. All right, that was actually the only one we got. Never mind. But shout out to Dwayne House, man. It's been a long time coming as Archer still doesn't go up. Hicks doesn't go up after an amazing year. Number 2 there. The offense remains the same. Offense was awesome, though. Defensively, Red has indeed been the game changer that we have been hoping for, been praying for years upon years in this rebuild. We just wanted that edge to elevate us and get some pressure on the opposing QBs. And he's finally the guy. Up to a 90 overall X Factor now in just year 2. Oh, thank the Lord. We're finally here. But the job still isn't finished. We're playing a team with a little X Factor Braden Fisk. Puka Nacua still going strong. They have a cornerback named Ingram, 88 versus 93. The Battle of LA as well, actually. I didn't even take that into consideration. Or should I say the Battle of San Diego and St. Louis. Let's go. First quarter on its way. 0-0 so far. The Rams started off with 7 points there. They're driving down here again. It's first and goal for them, and they do end up getting a touchdown there for Marquise Tyson, getting them a 7-point lead. Now into the second quarter we go. The Rams offense is looking like the greatest show on turf. 28-17 in the first half. Quite the scoreline, but quite the game for all neutrals around. Second half starts, and we start off with a touchdown of our own. 25-28 here is a crazy scoreline, and just like that, we're on the 21. Holy crap, what a game. Holy crap, what a game we have so far. Lance Archer drops back to pass in empty there, finds number 12. I believe that's Chris Page, the superstar X Factor, and Archer's having a hell of a day. 2nd and 3 now, and come on. Feed Dwayne House. How have we given him the ball once here? It don't matter. It don't matter because it's Martin Hicks, the man we traded up to grab last year, and he's making a world of a difference now in the Super Bowl here in 2031. And we get ourselves, I believe, our first lead of the game. Can we hold strong? Can the defense come through? Remember, the Rams put up all 28 in the first half, so no points there in the third quarter for them as we get ourselves a 4-point lead, which you'd love to see. 3rd and 4. They convert from a Garrett Wilson reception who finds himself in LA now. 2 big penalties. 1st and 25, 2nd and 12, 3rd and 12, and we get ourselves a stop. It's a sack by Peter Harrell, one of the guys we drafted very early on in this video. I believe year 1, year 2. His name has been around for a while. Lance Archer to DeAndre Caldwell. 22-yard touchdown gets us an 11-point lead now with just under 2 to go. The Rams have given up. The white flag is up, and the draft-only rebuild has finally been completed. The challenge has finally been completed as we take down our city rivals here in the Rams in a pretty convincing fashion there. Our defense stepped up massively there in the second half, and our offense didn't stop letting the foot off the gas pedal. You'd love to see it. The draft-only team is finally conquered the goal. Look at Lance Archer. Look at Lance Archer. We were close to potentially going with that QB in the draft who ended up being an 80. Ended up being an X Factor, ended up looking great, but we stuck one more year with Lance Archer, even though all the up and downs he's put us through. Never a playoff win in his sight, but the first time we make it, he's 3-0, and he's lifting the Lombardi, baby, and it's gonna be Super Bowl MVP, because He went 31 for 36, 331 yards, and 5 passing touchdowns to no interceptions. Absolute monster performance. Dwayne House was kind of out there just chilling as every receiver ate, from McAdams, Chris Page, DeAndre Caldwell, Martin Hicks found the end zone 2 times. Our offensive line didn't give up 1 sack. You love to see it. And defensively, it was 3 TFLs for Red, 2 for Rashawn Palmer there, and a sack for Josh Candidate and Peter Harrell there. That was a big one in the 4th quarter on 3rd down as well. And Javier Snell got himself an interceptions, one of the first in this squad as well, if I'm not mistaken. Whew. And okay, this one is finally over. Super Bowl MVP is, of course, Lance Archer. The Chargers get themselves their first ever Super Bowl, and this is the squad that did it. Here now in like year 7, year number 8. I mean, everybody's kind of developed now into a tier 1 superstar in the league, from our offensive line to our weapons to our quarterback and even our fullback. The offense finally boomed. Finally. Heavy emphasis on that word. Oh my God. See, this dude was X Factor? Was he round 2? I think I chose him in round 2, right? He was an X Factor off rip. That is insane. Why couldn't I have gotten any of these superstars or X Factors in the first half of the video? I feel like they all came in the second half there, and a guy like, I think Palmer was, Byers was, Claxton was as well. But you know what? This defense was amazing. I mean, we developed it. We drafted every single one of these players here. I absolutely love the look of it here. We didn't hit on anything too crazy, but Julius Red was the guy that made the difference. Our linebackers were always great. The defensive line was awesome. But yeah, that's going to be it for the draft only rebuild here. An absolute channel classic. Hope you all enjoyed. If you made it to this point, of course, appreciate you a ton for watching. And sorry I haven't uploaded in like 2 to 3 weeks now. I got sick for like a week. Just had like low energy. Honestly, I was just like sleeping a ton and waking up so late, and I don't know, I tried to record a video and it just like so sluggish, like low energy, and I don't really want to post anything that, you know, I don't love, right? I want to give you guys like the best content as possible, so we're good now. I also tried to record a Bears rebuild and got kicked off twice from the Madden server, so that made me mad, which made me set up this wheel video so I could do it offline. And then I was like, I haven't done a draft only rebuild in a while, so let's do this. Obviously a little different this time. We went with a 0 overall squad instead of just doing like a fantasy draft, so made things a little bit more difficult. Obviously went on for a few more years, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like we made some had some awesome drafts as well. I've been staring at that draft board screen for too long. My head is a little scrambled now, but went successful, kind of. I mean, we didn't make the playoffs until the final year, but luckily the team boomed enough for us to get the job done here. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this style, maybe the fantasy draft style, or maybe we do this style, turn off the salary cap. I know the salary cap was kind of cheats, but at the end of the day, I kind of just wanted to ride with the players that I drafted and have this squad develop for years and years to come, to see all the guys that we drafted as a whole develop into a monster and a monster team as it is, if you know what I'm saying, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, leave the video a like. I apologize once again, it hasn't been a great December for me upload wise, but I promise you from here on out, and especially 2025, it's gonna be crazy. I want to have a huge year. Thank you all, of course, again for 2024, best year of my life. You guys truly changed everything. But yeah, much love. Feels good to be back. Expect a wheel soon, a rebuild soon, a 20-year rebuild soon. We're gonna start off 2025 with a 20-year rebuild, so stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, that's it for me. See ya.